Hi, this is Joe Young with Real Property Management. It is the 19th day of March 2015 and we are at the property located at 23914 E Sprague Avenue in Liberty Lake, Washington. We have tenants moving in on the 20th, which is tomorrow. And as usual with all of our rentals prior to move-in, we will do a move-in videotaping of the exterior of the property, which we'll refer to as video 1. And video 2 will be the interior. Primary purpose of the video is just to get an idea of the overall condition of the property, to have some visual representation at time of move out, to reference it at time of move out, at time of move in and time of move out. So on the exterior, we're primarily concerned with shrubs, trees, bushes, flower beds, things of value relating to the exterior of the property. Obviously, we don't want to show up at time of move out and realize that the tenants have basically taken trees out and shrubs and so forth and so on. And also, our yard maintenance addendum does require that the tenants take care of the exterior of the yard and that. So we are in March, and there are some items that are still needed on the exterior of the yard as we'll work toward as the weather breaks for us, although we're having a beautiful day today. This particular property is right across the street from the Liberty Lake Golf Course here in Liberty Lake. Sorry about the shadow of me, I can't do much about that. And as you can see, there's some additional yard work requirements here, and we'll talk with the owner about getting that stuff done. The new tenants did sign a 12-month term lease, and we want to make sure that everything's properly represented based on the rent factor of this particular home. These leaves up front here really need to be cleaned up, and then there's a yard full of leaves there as well. So I'm just going to shoot right in front of the house at this time, again just to get an understanding of what's all on location here. And obviously there's been some intent or effort to get the yard cleaned up, but it's still a ways away from where it needs to be. Okay, we're going to move around this side of the house to access the backyard. And then we'll conclude this videotaping, and then we'll go to the interior, get some lights on, and start videotaping the interior of the property as well. Like I said, it looks like there's been some attempt to get the yard back. This house was actually short-saled. It would have headed to foreclosure if it hadn't been short-sold in that. But it's a beautiful home. It just, as we often say in short sales, it needed some love. And obviously these pine needles need to be raked up and cleaned up and that. And again, I'll be talking to the owner about that just to get the property back in some type of respectable condition. There's an old dog kennel back here, and that really needs to be cleaned out. As you can see in there, there's a bunch of debris in there, and that. And sometime over the weekend, I'll upload these videos to YouTube and then send them down to the owner and make some references to what needs to be done in this yard in particular. I'm just going to step up on the porch area here. We do have a new roof on the house, but I do like to, get an idea of need for steps to be repainted, deck to be restained or whatever. So these are normal wear and tear considerations and that. We do have an exterior screen there, and we haven't done the move-in condition checklist. That'll be done this afternoon by our leasing agent, Jim. There's the AC unit. I'm just going to sweep the backyard here again. And we'll certainly express to the tenants that there is a furthering intent to get the yard in a more respectable condition. Okay, we're going to walk back around front again through the gate that we came through, and conclude the videotaping number 1 of the exterior of the property here on E Sprague and Liberty Lake.